How were you feeling when Mark Witzells was lining up for that shot on goal?
Pretty nervous. I expected him to kick it. He's a star of the competition in my view. He's so reliable. So it was nice to see it hit the post in the end.
What stands out? What are you most proud of from the performance?
I thought our contest and our pressure was really strong for the most part. We had patches throughout the game where they were clearly dominant in that space, particularly from centre bounce. But I thought all in all we were really good with our pressure. I thought we created opportunities on the back of that, which was most pleasing.
Jesse Hogan, pretty important as well?
Yeah, he's reasonable, yeah. Some of those marks he was taking, I think it might have been the second quarter, where he's got guys hanging off him and he's still able to sort of control the ball. We know I think he's the best in the league at that aspect of the game. So, it's always really important to be able to rely on someone ahead of the ball. He got some benefits from some of our ball use up the field, and there was sometimes where he actually legitimately won, a contest that he probably didn't have the right to win. So it was a mix of both for mine.
Are you finding there's increasing chemistry in that forward line now with Cadman, Riccardi being in for a couple of weeks now, and a few of the smalls?
Yeah, we've lost a couple with Daniels. We lost Jones on the weekend. So to bring in Cody Ango for his first game and Joey Delano for his second game, it's a bit of a challenge. Synergy is really important. Jake Stringer's played with Jesse Hogan's played with Toby Green, I think maybe 5. This was the 6th time this season. So that takes time to build. Unfortunately, Jake did his hamstring, so better get those names right, better. Jake did his hamstring. It looks like he might be out, for a short period of time. So they won't have an opportunity to continue to build that in the short term. But I thought, our front half game today was, I thought, really strong. I thought we scored really well. We had really strong decision making ahead of the ball that created great scoring shots for us.
One of those scoring shots was a pretty impressive Tom Green shot from the boundary in his 100th game. Can you just reflect on how important he's been to the growth of the club in the last few years?
Super important, yeah. He's one of our young leaders, guy who's shouldering a lot of responsibility through the midfield with Canelio and Kelly out particularly, and he's doing a wonderful job. I thought he was outstanding today. He's so tough in and around the contest, the stoppages particularly, but his decision-making with the ball is usually elite, and he was involved in a lot of our scoring chains today, so it was good to see.
What is it about GMHBO Stadium, Adam, 5 in a row?
Yeah. The short answer is I don't know. Clearly our guys enjoy coming here. We have confidence based on past results, I presume. We come here with a really clear plan against Geelong. And we've managed to just get over the line a few of those times, probably all of them. So we know we're expecting a tight game. We know it's going to be a tight game, and we find ourselves on the right side of the ledger again. So not exactly sure what it is, but we do enjoy coming here.
Is it a difficult period for you guys, given you don't play at home for 6, whatever length of time it is? And I suppose the follow-up is how important was it to you actually get a win and stop the losing streak?
Yeah, well, it is, and that's been the pattern over the last 2 years. Around, we lose 3 in a row, then we come down to Geelong and fight our way into the game and to be able to come away with a win. So the pattern's the same. We're back at home next week at NG for the first time since round 4, which will be great. We'll get a good support there, taking on Fremantle, who they're going to come out trying to rectify their patterns at the moment. So the next challenge in 6 days.
You obviously wanted speed on the ball there. Could you have imagined that it was that destructive when you sort of drew it up?
Yeah, I reckon we've got some pretty good players, and I reckon they've got speed. And when we utilise it, make really good decisions, and execute, we look really dangerous. Our challenge is to continue to try and build that, become more consistent in that. I think our back half attack has been pretty strong for the bulk of the year. There was a patch early part of the years where we were turning the ball over in the back half too much. I don't know what we had today. Geelong certainly turned the ball over in the first half on us. But I thought we had opportunities to really punish punish them off turnover, and we didn't take all of them, but some of them were looked like that handball chain through the middle, which is exactly how we want to look.
You touched on Stringer before. Have you got a bunch of a read on how bad the damage is?
No, I haven't met with our medical team, but I mean we subbed him out straight away, so I don't know how long it'll be. But
Toby Green okay? He got trod on but played out the game?
Yeah, I think he's fine. Yeah, I thought he did well. I mean, Dangerfield has been in probably not career best form, but he's been unbelievable, really, particularly late in games. So we were wary of that. I thought Bucks had that big job and did it really well. And so yeah, really pleasing. I thought our backs as a whole worked together. They got some terrific forwards, and at times they had their moments. But I thought our backs were pretty strong all day.
Did Jerry Cameron go into the middle start? I mean,
Yeah.
surprised by anything? Surprised?
Oh no, I was a little bit surprised. I expected him to start forward. We had Connor Iden set for him, so I don't know if some of our boys were talking during the week to him. But he played inside, he played on the wing, and then obviously a bit forward too, doing some flips, and his first half was really strong. So he impacted the scoreboard. He had some really good moments. He created some good attack for them. So we had to nullify that. I thought we did a better job in the second half. Thanks, guys.